Lizzid people are cold-blooded. Hello? Read a science book?
Welcome. I am Average Zen, your host at Average Zen Presents. Ooh, a little out of breath ran down here. Okay, I'm also excited about this deck because I think it shows a lot of promise. The Lizard People deck, as I am so dubbing it. A little shout out to AJ and Hecklefish from the Y Files. We're big fans. My son has the plushie that repeats phrases such as "Lizard People, Lizard People," and we find it very hilarious. If you haven't checked it out, you should. They've got a much bigger following than we do, but still, interesting stuff. Moving on with the Lizard People we have before us today. We are familiar with the Vine Lasher. Oh my goodness, so good. The landfall triggers, the damage, the output. But we won't be playing it in quite the same way as we have in previous landfall decks. There's really not much chance of us getting off the offspring unless the game gets a little grindy. And the Hired Claw, it's got some damage on attack, and whenever our other lizards attack. And it can also get a counter. However, in this deck, we only want to ever give it one counter, and that's because we're running four copies of Downey Streetwise Lookout, which is wonderful in this deck, the way that we've built it, which I was inspired when I saw another player or two on Magic the Gathering Arena that I don't remember their names, but I just randomly played against someone playing Lizards that was running Delny, and the way that it worked with their deck, doubling all their triggers, was wonderful, and the fact that they couldn't be blocked with power 2 or less, so by creatures with power 3 or greater. So it's really good if you can get rid of their removal, if you can get rid of their low-powered caustic creatures, or low-powered creatures with Deep Cavern Bat, or Get Lost, or Braid. And the turns where you can, if you're facing those artifact decks, we can use Legions to Ashes, which is also good against other artifacts and spot removal if we run out of the rest. We're running a lot of basically creature lands. We want the discard effect here, and the menace. That's also an attack trigger that will be doubled by Downey, so that's cool. Restless Fortress also gets doubled by Downey, so we gain 4 life, and our opponent loses 4 life. All of a sudden, these other, you see Restless Cottage getting a lot of play, and the Restless, the blue-white one, but not so much these guys. But we're going to try them out. Valley Flamecaller, while not a 2 power, is going to buff up without buffing up our creature's power, but make them more damage and still unblockable and still doubled for their triggers. Zoraline, also not going to get the doubling of the triggers, but it's like having, if you've played with Lurrus, then this is kind of like having a little bit more of an expensive Lurrus on the field with all these cheap creatures. I mean, it's amazing. Okay, if we can get an engine going, we will just dominate. So let's do it. Yeah, about the banners, Ophelia, I'm just really not in the market right now, but I am happy to sing your praises. I've seen your work. It looks good. So if anybody's looking for custom PFPs or banner work, I highly recommend Ophi here in our chat. Okay, this hand looks, oh, really slow. We we really need something faster. Oh my goodness, are you serious? Shuffler, don't do this to us. We're not running that many fetch lanes. Okay, okay. Let's go with ditch the flame caller and unfortunately ditch the mudflat village. All right, let's see if we can somehow pull this one away from the brink. Hopefully we get an untapped land here, preferably a red source on the draw. Our opponent dressing us. Well, there you go. Now you know. That's what we have to work with. All right, let's get a red source. Nah, I doubt it'll be a few days, Ophelia. Oh, come on now. You're killing me, opponent. We were doing so well. Well, let's give them something to be slightly worried about. They know the cards in our hand. They know this is going to scale quickly. And so they run out the Liliana to flatten our dreams. To flatten our dreams. Okay, well, let's get Zoraline out. At least Liliana cannot -2. I'm sure our opponent, their hand full of removal, will find a way. There's a way. It's called go for the throat. God, we're so bad at this game. Now the bat. Okay, goodbye. Goodbye. Hooji lock. Maybe we draw something there that saves us, but is it really worth it at the end of the day? Well, let's move on. Because, I mean, what do they do there? If we stick in the game, they just slowly whittle away at our hand over and over and over again until they get out a Shieldred or, you know, I don't know, the bat kills us. Okay, well, this is too many downies and not enough early drops. But can we have too many downies? I don't think so. Not against mono red. Oh, now we get our own bat. How about that? That might be better here than the get lost. Yeah, I think it is. Let's just get rid of their only other creature in hand. There you go. And now we just have to kill the one before it gets huge. Unfortunately, it can kill the deep cavern bat when it dies, if they choose to point the damage that way. That's just the risk we're willing to take with this bat's life. We hate it. We hate them. I almost feel as dirty as playing mono red right now, just playing this bat. Okay, so, I mean, do they blow up the only creature they have? No, I didn't think so. All right, I think the correct answer here is to kill this guy before they pump him next turn, because they could pump him in response. Alright, we take 2. Or do we take 4 or 5? Fair enough. But have no fear. Wonder Lizzid is here. Alright, they go for the attack. Do they waste a spell? What's this last spell in their hand? Felonious Rage. Let's... And they got another... Oh, okay. So, yeah, let's just go ahead and kill this. And then let's take this game over. Let's take it back. Yes. Now watch this. Hired Claw. He's gonna lend us his support, even though he's sick from being summoned. Delny also lending the support, even though also sick from being summoned. They should really change the name of Summoning Sickness. I just picture them like getting thrown through a portal, and then all of a sudden there's okay, we get double triggers from Vine Lasher. They get thrown through a portal, and all of a sudden they're just puking everywhere. Alright, double triggers from Hired Claw. Alright, let's activate this guy. And there we go. Now we're beating Mono Red the fun way. Have we gotten unlucky? Is the final card in their hand the Callous Cell Sword? It is. Oh, why? Why? And this, you're telling me this gets better after Duskmorn? We were a shoe-in for that. Oh my god. We were so close. And then they just, yeah, they just needed that one guy flying around, getting huge off of casting spells, and this one guy throws them at you, and then you're dead. When you say it that way. Alright, let's go with this. Alright, let's go with the Hired Claw. Alright, our opponent looks like rabbits. Let's find out. But combo while finding out. Look at that power. Flamcash Gecko. Amazing. Amazing. Okay, we're gonna have a hard time dealing with that. So, Paw Patch Recruit, you gotta go. This card is really good here against our opponent, so we're gonna wait until they offspring something worth killing. But it is sorcery speed, so let's go ahead and get down our Vine Lasher, play our land for turn, and give our opponent the opportunity to block. All right, I don't know. Yeah, let's go ahead and put a counter. I should have put that on them in the middle of combat, but that's okay. And I guess we could have bluffed the spell there. Well, I don't think it matters. Yeah, my one card undid your one card. We're doing 1-for-1 removal. But somehow 3-for-1 removal. Oh, come on now. Come on now. Well, we gotta get rid of that Season of the Burrow. What's this other guy? Okay, yeah. That's the one. Let's gain some life. Let's attack in there. And we'll hold back a little bit. We need to soak up some damage. Alright, Saison. 1. What say you? They say die. I think we let the flame cash go. Alright, we're at 4. Our opponent's at 4. This is an excellent opportunity, I think. Let's see what we draw. Very nice. Oh, but we can't play. Oh, I should have picked the other card. I wasn't paying attention to the fact we only have 1 black mana. Oh, God. We had it. We had it. It was so close. We're counting that as a win. That's how we're counting that. User error. It's not the deck's fault. Alright, let's take it back in. I think we can do better. We're learning. We're having fun. Okay, this looks not horrible. I wouldn't mind having a 1-drop. Alright. Pretty sure this gets cut down or go for the throated, but we'll see. Don't worry about it. Hazard, don't worry. No, Hazard. Alright. Valley Flamecaller. Go. What you got, man? Okay. Lagamos, kind of like a creature Urbrask's Forge, slightly smaller, and they don't get bigger. Do have to have trample and haste, though. So I think we just gotta block, right? Okay, well, that has to die. That's unfortunate. That means we can't play our Downy this turn. But Downy are not really doing much here for us, since all we have is a 3-3 at the moment. So we'll take that gamble. Okay, well, we have creature land. Attack in, see if our opponent has the removal. No, okay. Well, let's go Downy. Wait on your lizard buddies to show up. Lizard people. We take a damage. These lands doing work. They're so jagged. You took my flame caller. How dare you? What is this nonsense? You have a bone oh, what? 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 We're finding some characters today. Hired Claw, go. We choose you. Also, Restless Vince. Yeah. We need threats. There we go. That's a good answer. Zoraline, come back. Save our dudes. Zoraline can notably get back everything in the graveyard right now. But not now, because now we've been pilfered. What is going on? Are you kidding me? What? Oh, thank you so much, Shuffler. You're so kind. I should have held on to that land. Oh, I'm already drowning in my sorrows here. Alright, our turn is progressing. I mean, our opponent is on a 2-turn clock now. I don't know if that matters. They have a handful of cards. There's Shelly. Oh, we need to talk, Shelly. We need to talk. I need to talk to you with a removal spell if I can find one. Well, I don't appreciate this. We would have liked to have kept a threat. Or at least now we have a little bit of a life gain. Okay, well, okay. Wonderful. Yeah, we're dead. Get out of here. Get out of here. These Dex people are playing. My plan is to annoy you and tear apart your hand and everything you play until I can eventually kill you with Shieldred. Said every black player in Standard right now. Take everything. All right, our opponent's attack 24-4, 244, TA 244. Is that a flight number? Are we being fed information right now? I don't know, but this is a good hand. We'll keep this. All right, Lizzid, go. want to play the rod collar here before the Fireglass Mentor, because generally if I have lands in my hand but I don't have excess mana, that generally means I'm gonna wind up just pitching cards into exile for no good reason. And the Valley Rot Collar is kind of like just an alternate speed up win con. With Delny out, we have more. We have more. Okay, so now we're gonna hold up the Get Lost. I think we need a second black here. And then next turn we play the Plains, drop the Fireglass Mentor, and see what we hit, if anything, if our opponent doesn't. Okay, they gotta make us remove something from our hand. We'll take the Abrade. It can go. That's fine. This is fine. Alright, they're looking to draw. Alright, Mentor, go. We will also try to get some card advantage. We unfortunately got nothing that we can play. Double lands. There is Shelly. Goodbye, Shelly. Well, the good news is we probably won't hit a land now off of Fireglass Mentor. I hope. What? Okay, they're trolling me now. Shuffler, what are you doing? Okay, we'll pay. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Value Town. We are in it. We have reached the city limits. Our opponent really needs a board wipe here. Zoraline did help, but not the end of your worries. You got to get rid of pretty much everything here. Well, I think we get in with the Rot Collar. Gain some life, deal some damage. Oh man, I can't remember if we played a land this turn or not, but that's okay. We're gonna play the Lizzid. Oh, we didn't play a land. We did not play a land. That's okay. That's okay, because this double Rot Collar here and adding a Lizzid to the board is better than a landfall off of our Vine Lasher. Assuming we keep both. That's a big assumption. Sheoldred, number 2. There's another Shelly. Hi, Shelly. Hi, Shelly. All right. My dude. Goodbye, Shelly. We did it without Delny. Just the lizards and the rats and a bat for a second, but then we kicked her out. That's the story we're going with. All right, cool. Let's keep this value train running. Juna, sporting the classic Jace avatar. Excuse me. Alright, let's see if we can get away with conning the shuffler into giving us a white mana so we can curve out. That would be amazing. Shuffler, I will whisper sweet nothings to you. We got the bat. I am the bat. Goodbye, knight errant of Eros. Eos. That feels good. It feels good to get that out of there. It would feel better if we got a land. A white one would be really good right now. All right. Shuffler says no. Shuffler says no, you haven't whispered enough into my ear. All praise Shuffler. Shuffler is all. Oh, come on. Okay. Alright, at least now we can attack in with the Rot Collar and gain a little bit more life back until Shuffler decides that we can have another land. The War Leader. They are here. We have brought their wrath. The bunny wrath. They haven't done any offspring yet, so our Legion of the Ashes is just sitting here looking foolish. No, come on. Come on. White mana would just like end our opponent right now. Just one white mana, that's all we need. So 6, 9, oh, wait for it. So 10, 13, 14, 15, 16. Let's live dangerously. This actually might do it too. We pulled that out of nowhere. We pulled that out of nowhere. Like a rabbit from a hat. Pfeffernuss. Alright, let's go. Let's get some more of that going on. Let's do some more of that. Flugtier is our opponent now. Alright, we'll go with that. Get our Hired Claw getting out there, getting some damage going. And then maybe bat our opponent upside the head. They said no. Cut down is on the menu. Alright, well the good news is we can at least guarantee we can find a white mana source this time. Let's get rid of the Abrade. We've played nothing but mono black today, it seems, in like that one game of against mono red or two. Yeah, just mono red and mono black all day. Alright, well, we got Shieldred, cut down, virtue. I guess cut down? Feels great. Alright, cut down. Alright, all they got left is Shieldred. And we have a removal spell in hand for her. The question is, do we take a few beats and try and run out some lizards? I think so. Knowing that they probably do not have removal now. What am I saying? We can do both. Excellent. And she's exiled, so Virtue not going to help that Shelly. This Shelly, on the other hand, alright, let's see some bats. Alright, well, we definitely got to get rid of Liliana. And let's get in with the bat. We need to find another answer here, because right now we're just trading life totals back and forth. This may be the answer. Yeah. They gotta cut down Delny. Yeah, you got to do that. And then you still don't have your Liliana back. But we managed to put him off for a second. All right, it's a race. We'll see if we can draw something to help us pull in front. No blocks. No. Okay, well, that could have gone better. Can't win them all, man. Cannot win them all. Especially me. I can't win them all. I can't even win a small percentage. The Fredster Maximus. I don't know if I've mentioned that before, but you're not here to learn how to play Magic from me. You're here to watch me fail. All right, Vine Lasher, go. We have been gulched. That's all right. We will also deal some damage with our lands, which are fabled. And the Vine Lasher getting in for one, doing some work. Trying not to lose our tail here to a cutout. Or a cut. Yeah. Okay, bushwhack. Okay, we'll accept bushwhack. Alright, we're getting our white mana. Let's go ahead and attack in. Play the Flame Cash Gecko. Play the Fireglass Mentor to be mana efficient, because we still get the trigger off of Hired Claw next turn, even if he doesn't attack. And if we draw an untapped land, we can play both Delny and Hired Claw. Beautiful. Oh, we should have played Delny first, though. All right. Well, let's get in with the... the Flame Cash Gecko. We can get it back with Zoraline. And it's worth the damage and getting Tiny Bones off the field. Because that's less than a 2 power, so that's one of the few things that can actually block us. There's a Dread Knight. Will not be able to block. Cool. Restless Fortress. Double trigger. All right. I really want to use Zoraline's ability when she comes into play, so I'm holding up on casting her here. And hopefully we don't have to discard. Alright, we're gonna sacrifice the Hired Claw and hope that we draw land, I guess. Alright, we're sacrificing Delny. It's like we're amazing at this game. Oh, but we can't cast it. Oh, I messed up there. I messed up there. We should have just brought the Hired Claw back with Mudflat Village. No blocks. Yeah, go ahead, lose a life. Yeah. Guess what? Good game, Fredster Maximus. You were betrayed by Yawgmoth, the Yawgmoth Praetor. We're doing it. It's like this deck is almost good. Hey, we got a Squirming Emergence out of that. Nice. It's like my second one. We'll take it. We'll take it. Thank you for sticking around so far. Appreciate you watching. Remember to give us a like and subscribe and a follow on all the different channels that you find us on. Average Zen Presents is everywhere. We're taking over. But not like this. Not... Okay, this is better. Oh, I really want to keep the Delny, but there's no guarantee we get to that white mana. We'll draw them again if it's meant to be. If you love them, let them go. Okay, well. I think it is imperative that we bat our opponent as soon as possible. All right, let's see what's going on over there, Raven. Okay, well, we'll go ahead and get rid of the Sheoldred for now, until we find an answer. Here comes Malcolm. They're an alluring scoundrel, along with their spyglass siren. Ah, we can't cast half of our hand. This is a bummer. That really stinks. We were hoping to get a white mana source by now. Come on, white. Raven, Raven, why so cold? The Vine Lasher, he's not hurting you much. All right. Let's see how bad they want the Sheoldred back. Yeah, they want that Sheoldred bad. No guarantee they can cast it next turn from what I can see. No, that's what they need a double black or a double blue, and they've only been able to cast some spells because of Mirrex for one turn, and we're in the same boat. God. Can't cast any of the spells in my hand, man. What is this? Eventually, maybe we'll draw planes, and then we won't have to worry about Sheoldred. Well, that's a little bit slow, but it is what we need. All right, Shelly doing Shelly things. Fairies doing fairy things. All right, I think we have enough here. To Legions to Ashes, Sheoldred. And play Zoraline. All in all, things looking up now. We'll see if they stay that way. Urtai. Resurrected. Well, at least we get to draw. Zoraline, number 2. We will pay. Yes. And we will get back about a deep cavern bat. And how about get rid of the go for the throat? That seems good. All their fairies are so cursed. think the answer is take the hit. Because we're not coming back from this. So let's move on. We were close. We were very close. But we're just not quite fast enough that time. Or didn't have quite enough removal. Things played out a little sluggishly there. Alright, our next opponent, Pandrum. Pandrum. Well, I like this. We have all of our colors. We have a Delmy. We have a couple of hard claws and a bat. What more do you want? It's going to be amazing if we can keep both of these hard claws. And when the Delmy comes down, that's like a lot of damage per turn there. Alright. We has an otter. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, well, Bristly Bill's gotta go. Alright, I think we're good. Well, except for they can block. They got weenies, they can block. So what we need to do is have open mana to pump the hard claw when we swing in. Zorline, fly your bat cleric butt in here and help us. All right, that's help. We got life. We don't have anything in the graveyard for Zorline to get back yet. That may change. Alright, how about this? We'll do Hired Claw. Hello, Pandrum. Are you going to counter our Hired Claw? What about this Hired Claw? Would you like to... Oh, I don't know if that was smart. I don't know if that was a good decision. It's fine. I'm sure you'll be fine. It's fine. What have we done? It's fine. This is fine. He's like, I gotta kill this thing. But now he's made it so that guy can't block any of our stuff. This is excellent. I love the way this has turned out. You're dead next turn. You gotta get rid of all this. You gotta get rid of all this, Pandrum. There's a Bonnie Paul. None of that can help. Nope. Alright. maybe we do things? I think that's it. Pandrum. You have chosen poorly. The lizard people, they're taking over. You can't stop them. They've got inside help with Delny. Next up, Puri 2882. In a world where Puri is in the year 2882. Okay, well, we got a fabled passage here to grab a mountain. We are on the draw, though. Maybe we... Nope. Okay, no such luck. Hello. Hello, Puri. Well, our opponent has decided to make us discard. As much as I hate to do it, I think the correct answer is to get rid of the Flame Cash Gecko here. And then payback is in order. Okay, well, we take away the cut down, make them use the sorcery speed to get the cut down back. Alright, we're gonna exile the one hired claw. Alright, hired claw. Number 2, go. Your brother, he was killed before birth. Or before summoning, I guess. That doesn't really make sense. Not, yeah. Lore-wise. I guess get rid of Zoraline, because she's just there for recursion, and the only thing we got in the graveyard is a gecko. And now they got a bat there, but we don't really care about that. Let's see if they want to lose both their creatures. Alright. Flame Cash Gecko into Fireglass Mentor. And we have a board for a second. We have a board for a second. Because they're about to Rotten Mouth. Nope. Okay. And we discard Downy. These black discard decks all day with this in mono red. We had like 2 games or 3 games that we haven't faced one of those 2. Alright, well, we don't have any white mana for that, so let's go ahead and pitch it. Our opponent, Puri, thinking it over and deciding whether or not we can do our thing. They mock us. Yeah, go for it. Be somebody. I mean, they're just gonna get food here, right? Oh wait, no, that's the scavenger's talent I'm thinking of. Why are they running bandit's talent in the Rotten Mouth Viper deck? Maybe they must know something I don't. After all this, we finally get the white mana, and I don't think it's gonna be enough now. I guess the good news is that we're discarding our only card again. Wonderful. Alright, and there goes our Hired Claw. Sure. Alright, land, go. I see now why they have the Mishra Foundry in their deck, because that's the only thing they've got until they can drop the Rotten Mouth Viper. Cool. No, that's not going to do it. Well, good game. Magic, the strip your opponent of their resources and their cards until there's nothing left for them to play card game. That's what it should say on the box. Oh my god, this was not giving me these white cards and no white mana. What is going on today, Shuffler? What have we done to deserve this? Hello. Alright, we have a forest. And we have a swamp. Cool. Alright, let's get ready to go for the throat, and then we'll go back in next round and pick out some more cards. Because apparently that's how we play Magic now. If it's not that, it's 2-turn or 3-turn win combos. Okay. Well, bat number 2. I want to say that we're just waiting for them to flip all these incubate tokens and then hit it with Legions to Ashes. Game over? We'll see if we can get there. We'll see if we can get there. You didn't need those anyway. They were holding you back. You're gonna have to sink like mana into that? What are you thinking? He's looking at the card like, what the heck? What is this person running? Canker Bloom. All right, well, let's go. A Hired Claw. Valley Rotcaller. And while they're tapped out, let's go ahead and get rid of the Canker Bloom. And go get some life. Have you had enough? Can we stop beating each other to death now? Just walk away. Walk away. Glissa, Herald of Perdition. Oh, I'm glad we killed all those incubate tokens. Wow. I mean, this should be a good chunk of damage, huh? All right, you're at 2, I'm at 17. What have you got? I mean, just attacking with the Hired Claw next turn will kill them. I don't have to connect. Unless they remove the Hired Claw or the Valley Flame Caller. But then I got them in the air. I got one card in hand. What could happen? It's a nice Glissa, though. Good game, opponent. All right. That's how I want to end a stream. Hey, thank you so much if you've hung with us so far. We've had fun today playing Lizzid People. Lizzid People. And much to our opponent's dismay, we actually won a few games. That was fun. So yeah. If you're watching this later on YouTube, check out the deck list. If you're interested, it's in the link below in the description. And if you've been following along with us here on Twitch, thank you so much, Ophelia, all of our regular followers and viewers. We love you very much, and thank you for supporting the channel. Give us a like, a follow, a subscribe. You know, name your child after us, Average Zen. It looks great on a birth certificate. And yeah, love one another. And we'll see you on Friday for our live stream for Brawlin' Friday. Don't forget later on in about half an hour from this time, right now. So 1:30 Central European Time, the latest edition of Wife vs. Wednesdays will be going live on YouTube for you to check out how Hobbit Snake has beat me yet again. I mean, was there any question? You see the way I play. All right. Thank you so much. Have a good one.